killed a lot. Not all of them, but I've killed a lot. And I'm still not live. Up here we go. Now I'm live. Hello everyone. Souls again, and I have decided that I'm going to do a little more Rift Wizard. I'll probably also get back to Grand Blue later today. I'll go live again and make a video for that. But for the moment, I still want to see if I could get this fire build to take me all the way. Because I am close. That melt to annihilate combo is actually quite strong. Wrath links. Ruby Heart, and I get a mana potion out of that. Multiple potions. That's actually. Oh, and this is a really good one actually for me. Even though it'll be difficult. Could go with Pyrostatic. I think I'm going to actually get that one on this run. Even if it isn't necessarily the best thing to grab right out the gate. The reality is it gives me a lot of kill potential here. What are most of my spells? Most of my spells are fire spells in this build, so Fire Dagger works better than... yeah, fire. Sucks to have had to have burned that so quickly, but it's not the end of the world. Sorcerer. Actually, doesn't that sorcerer... yeah, so I could up my fireball with that. Minion. Yeah, see, none of those are particularly great. Could get Annihilate, which would give me physical damage, which would help, but it's not really the best option. I could grab myself Lightning. Lets me cast without line of sight. Gains 1 storm power. So it's like if I need a multiple strike. Also deals holy damage, which would be good. But it's like if I had fire, lightning, ice, I would then have kill potential on a lot of things. If I had icicle, then I could freeze things. And I could also get myself physical damage, you know, that's not a bad thing. Okay, freeze them. I will cross that bridge when I get to it. Let's see what my options are here. That fairy armor is pretty close. Whenever an enemy takes ice or like 25, problem is that they have to take ice or lightning damage. I don't want that. I don't want that. that's not terrible, but I don't really know if I want to go with that either. And pets aren't great. I think in this case I might be better off with the increased Mind Maggot spawner. Yeah, I want to kill both of these. Knock that out, go for the Void Bomb Spiner. Yeah. Gonna have to take the hit. Didn't want to, but I had the health to spare, so took the risk. Be nice if I could just get the sorcery damage increase, but whatever. Got the disc. See, that's actually a really good, because then I get arcane damage. Yeah, and a lot of things don't have resistance to arcane damage, so... Robe of Storms, I don't want Storm Troll. I think the Robe of Storms might not be... Takes ice or lightning. Yeah, but see, they have to take damage to get that, and that's, again, like, a really risky proposition. Green Slime, Witch, Ogre. Ogres can be annoying, but this could be a very... Actually, this isn't necessarily terrible, because it's so tight. I survived, and now I just have to... Got it. There we go. See? Stupidly easy. Ooh, a fiery dagger. Can I get a second one? Yes, I can. So that increases my damage even more. Ah, but these guys are freaking terrible. I'd have to, like, kill him instantly. If I got Scourge, I could stun him and just kill him outright really quickly. And meanwhile, these things would be just spamming out rotten zombies, though. High risk. I don't know if it's worth the reward. Box of Woe. That's not the end of the world. These, though, are going to be annoying. Those guys are no joke. Multiple boxes of WoW, actually. Ice, 11 steps, Ogre. Getting flying isn't terrible. Grey Mushroom Spawner, Spriggan Spawner, Grey Mushroom. There's 2 Spriggan spawners right there, but if I can wipe them out, I'll have an easy enough time. Okay. Winged boots it is. Not at all what I was expecting, but you never know what you're going to get out of these runs. I got 5. Take whenever do the arcane damage. That isn't terrible. Or I could get the fire to redeal as holy. Of course, having this is also a pretty good call. Of course, I could go. I got like arcane combustion. That could be huge for just killing things. Master. Poison, lightning, and ice damage. This could be huge too, though. Gives me more range. All spell skills gain 2 range. All spells gain 1 radius. That's huge, actually. You know what? I'm gonna try it out. Just because it can become very useful to me. Yeah, I guess I'm getting more health. It's not exactly what I was expecting in this run, is to have so much health, but okay. Void Bomber, Void Bomber, Void Bomber. So the Polar Bears are up there on the priority list. I'm going to spawn here. Actually, I might actually be in trouble here. Oh, I just missed a call. Why did I miss a call? Who's calling me? Unknown number. Yeah, I was in a bad spot. I did not have nearly enough spells, and the fact that I spent it there, yeah. They were all way too tanky. It made me way overconfident. I needed to go for damage. That was the mistake. It's like, you really want to grab those kind of spells that give you all that, like, reach and stuff like that, but the reality is like, you just need the ability to put things down. Like, being able to put more things down is great in theory, but the reality is like, unless you can put a thing down, like, there's no point. Like, getting the bigger area of effect, if you're not actually killing them, doesn't help you. It's like, you need enough to almost, like, 1 or 2 shot things, and then you can consider, like, getting something like that. And every time I fall for that trick, like, I've fallen for it twice now. I don't know why. Fire spells, actually, that's good. I get range and also damage. That's a good addition for me. And in return, displace me. So, you know what? I'll take the fire helm. I will get melt, because this thing is just... worth it. I have fire. Not terrible. Lightning bolt. Not sorcery. Ember maker. Interesting. It would give me a lot more sorcery spells. Potential. Damage and skill increase also has a little bit of potential there. Or I get a fire swarm. You know what? I've never actually tried using this thing before. This thing counts, they count as a conjuration. Summon. Increases their min. Interesting. Summon 2. Interesting. Interesting. That could be interesting. So I could just make like a giant wall of these guys. It's kind of interesting. The problem is like they're so weak. Interesting. I don't. Can you hurt your own allies? Because I feel like I should have been hurting them with my fireball, but it didn't seem like I was killing them. That or my fireball's just that weak, which kind of hurts my feeling if that's the case. Sorcery spells cast Death Chill. Could be interesting, but no. Dwarven Chainmail. It's not terrible. Give me resistance to my fireball spells. And some physical. I don't really need that. And I don't really need that either. Trolls and Boggarts. The Boggarts are the big targets that I need to eliminate. Fire Imp spawners both are possible. But if I have an Imp Swarm, I should be able to get rid of that easily enough. So, Portal Key and Death Dice. Ruby Heart in both. Bag of Spikes. Spore beasts are annoying enough. Fire bomber's easy to handle. What's their stats? 25 HP, couple it with melt, it's 28. I have 15 of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. I could clear this level with relatively low risk. Kill the giants. Yeah, go that way. Effectively, then the question comes down to, do I want a portal key or... Oh, sup, Fen? Yeah, this is a roguelike. It is quite interesting, but I'm not very good at it yet. I'm still learning a good bit. I'm figuring out like spells and other things like that. Kind of split. So this thing allows me to summon spike balls, which give me physical damage, but you know, they only last for so long. Or I can get a portal key, which would allow me to reroll. Or I can go and try to get the Dwarven Chainmail. Everything else in there isn't really great. Or, you know what, I'll pop just that and see. Mystic, yeah, so those daggers I don't want. Exact same situation. Ooh, that could give me damage on my sorceries. Or get increased charges. Problem is this isn't really a skill, so I don't really get anything from that, so... Or I can get bigger radiant, but I think the damage is really what I want. Yeah, and there's Bogart spawners and a lot of them, which is going to be frustrating. I think I need to eliminate the spawners fast. That's going to be first target. Yeah, I'm going for the damage. I need to eliminate the trolls en masse. They're the most dangerous to my immediate. There we go. At this level, not that quickly. At later levels, almost instantly if I'm not careful. Especially if I underestimate, like, my kill potential. I want the disc so I have more radius, but the reality is I know I need... Yeah, sorcery. I need that damage. Fiery Tome isn't particularly useful for me. Living Jar of Embers. Does that? Non-fire chance of being burning. But it is fire, so they don't have any chance of being burning. Nature spell is 25% damage. I have none of that. I have no lightning spells. I could get poison resistance, which isn't terrible. Yeah, I don't think I want this. Yeah, and the golem. So, like, some of these... Yeah, so it's like, it's very much a, you need to be very careful with how you do it. And then there's things like this, that, like, you can see it has tons of resistances. It's like 50% resistant to fire, 50% resistant to physical. It's like... they're just terrible. Absolutely terrible. So I'm going to get another, like, small pick. Going to get Annihilate. I'm going to go for Comprehensive, so that way I have also Dark and Arcane damage. Be nice to have Cascade. No, I need more damage. And see, eventually what I'm going to get is White Flame here. So that way when I cast my Annihilate, Melt is also cast on it, which will reduce their physical resistance to 0. So then this just goes and absolutely like destroys people. It's very strong. I don't... Well, actually, the Bat spawner wouldn't be terrible because then I can use that to create my hordes. Raven spawner, Spriggan spawner, Spriggan spawner. Okay, so I need to eliminate the spawners as quickly as possible. That's a misplay. I need to get this wall going. And as you notice, these things can go for quite a while. Oh, I gotta get rid of that. Good. Yes, they can. Go forward, my wall of minions! I underestimated this thing. This is ridiculous. Okay, I need to go and actually up the speed of this because it's taking so long. Holy crud, I have built a wave. Go forth, my wave! Purge! Wow. I have a self-sustaining wave of enemies. And allies. Or, yeah, these things are just not going down. There we go. It's just literally surrounded. Oh my gosh! I have never gotten this to occur before. What the heck? They're slowly winning. Or are they losing? Oh my gosh! What was that? What on earth did I just have happen? What? Oh man. Okay, whenever you cast a fire spell, that could be huge. Or summon witness the enemy take fire and that mini heals half. Dark and fire damage to interesting. Let's see here. Let me just... See, they only do 1 fire damage. And it's like, if I could get them to do, like, multiple types of damage, that would be great, but I don't know how. If that's even possible. When you cast a fire spell, all your metallic allies gain 2 fire. Yeah, see, but they're not metallic. If I could give them metallic, that might be something. I wonder, Dark, is there something I can do to my minions every 5 times? If you have less than 2 bonus, summon a Bone Knight bonus. Well, none of my units are undead, so that doesn't really... 4 additional poison damage each turn. Don't have that. 100% poison. Nothing that does that. Deal half of all damage by enemy units. See, it's like nothing. Whenever an ally unit heals, deal that much poison damage to up to 2. Oh! Hemocorruption coupled with pyrophilia, because that would give them healing, and then I use hemocorruption, send out my wave of fire to go and purge my enemies, and then just get poison to come out, and have the poison turn to dark damage. But that only works if I'm able to have mass waves of enemies. The second I don't have that, I'm in trouble. Let's see. Whenever we cast a fire arcane spell. Yeah, exactly. Like my solution right now only works against the Zerg. I have a counter to Zerg now, assuming of course they Zerg me with weak units that I can kill quickly. If I get my damage to convert over to holy, that could be good. But this would give me multiple different ways of going. That's fire, physical, or lightning damage. Deal 13 damage to that type in a line of sight. Up to 5 tiles away. Yeah, see, that could be good. The problem is like I need... You know, that could also be good. Enemy takes fire damage, deal that much arcane damage, up to 4. That could help my guys turn online, get stronger. Poison Pipe, that could be good. Chaos Barrage could also be good. Also have Dominate, that might be useful. Yeah, these guys have 100% fire resistance though, and that's the problem. So I have to use my Annihilate on them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'd have 2 spare Annihilates to be playing around with. These guys have no fire resistance, so that's fine. Could use Mercurize, which would give me poison ability and able to get Geists. And then they would have physical damage, which would give me the ability to... Or I could go with that. Could be powerful. Or I could choose Dominate, so I could take units. Problem is it's a 40 HP max. So I could get my own vampires. 7 turn cooldown, summon a vampire. Is that really worthwhile? Risky. Or I can get the poison pipe. That's not going to be useful to me. The golden stopwatch would be nice, but I don't really have a use case for it. Be nice if I could get another heal potion or something. Yeah, this is too high risk, I think. But, I mean, the poison pipe would start ticking down Hellhound, Spark Imp. Yeah, the problem is the Hellhounds are 100% resistant. So if I tried to use them... Yeah, there's too many spawners for 100% resistant enemies. Too high risk. Let's take a look here. This one's actually pretty easy. Arcane. But all my stuff are sorcery. But I could get everything with a sorcery has an increased spell charge. Not terrible. That actually does have a value proposition to it. Okay, so I either get one extra spell charge, or I get... Ooh... Nuts... Yeah. Poison isn't bad to get. What do you think? Do I risk it for the poison pipe so I can just have a constant stream of poison damage, or do I go and just get the safer call? Wait, Mind Maggot lit. Oh, those guys are no jokes. Those guys are dangerous. These guys right here all have jars, and the thing is you have to get to those jars to be able to kill them. What do you think? I'll let you pick. You decide the route I take. Do I go for the increased spell, or do I go for the poison pipe? There's no difference in the amount of like SP I get, so that's not really a reason to consider it. What do you feel, Fen? Go for the spell? Really? You think the spell is the way to... Which spell? Mercurize or... Or I guess I could go for Chaos Barrage. That could have an interesting... True. Problem is there's a lot of spells that are good calls here. I mean, Mercurize could be useful. Chaos Barrage would be useful. Dominate. Ton of potential with that. What do you feel? Why are you saying spell? Because, like, I'm honestly split on the three. I don't want Arcane Orb. Not that Arcane is bad, it's just I don't normally rely on that spell. And I don't really know too much about it. The fact that it can be destroyed makes me think that it could be really easy to get rid of. Because there's auras and stuff like that in this game that do damage. And if there's an Arcane Aura, I can't use it. Like, it would instantly blow up in my face. You have a bunch of counter Zerg. Okay. Take Dominate. I mean, I could... Yeah, actually, if I dominate these two, clear out the rest... Okay, I guess I'm not taking it. There we go. And so it begins. Special delivery, mother... kidding me? Did I really just get poisoned? And I'm ticking down on it. That's fine. I'm okay. You know what? Just for the flex. Okay. I now have 3 points. I have the comprehensive on this one, which isn't a bad... Yeah. HP threshold. Let's look at dominate, actually. What type of spells? Arcane enchantment. Let's see, how many... Wow, there's a lot of enchantments. Holy crud, I didn't realize how big this list was. Each turn randomly deal 2. Wow. Maybe I need to consider that. Dominate gains 40 HP, so I can summon things up to 80 HP. That could be really strong. Interesting, so I can get current HP. Transform target into a lich. Interesting. Max. Interesting. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Interesting. Okay, those are all some really... In line of sight, berserk. That could be really good. Eye of Rage targets a connected group. Interesting. I am learning a good bit here. Huh. Gains the ability to reincarnate. That's funny, but I don't think that's what I want. I'm thinking I might want Pyrophilia, because that could keep my wall of fire just up and burning. Red Obsidian. I don't know what those are. Each enemy adjacent to an allied demon or undead unit takes 2 fire damage. Well, that doesn't help because these are neither... Yeah, they're living dark and fire, which are neither demon or undead. Enchantment skills, if I had... Each enemy adjacent to an allied... Oh! That could be good. How does poison work in this, though? Wait, I can reroll the rifts? Oh! I just was looking down there. I can reroll... Are you kidding me? This entire time I could have been reroll... Oh my gosh. That's frustrating. Finish 2011, slay your nemesis. Help. Learn spells. That's how I walk. Number pad. But how did the damp poison take one? Cannot heal. So no matter what, it's always just 1 poison. You don't take more damage if you have just more. But it stops healing. See, glass seems better because you lose all your physical resistance. Frozen. Cannot act. Inst. Yeah. I think Jade Shard. Problem is, like, look how many resistances these things got. Freaking every resistance under the moon. They got gnomes. 1, 2, 3. If I got the cursed cats under my control, though, I could do a lot with it. Or I try to just get a wave of them push all the way through the map. So it begins. I might have to pick new spells to start doing things about this, but it's risky play here, but I have the mana potions. Oh, they're resistant to poison too? That's not great. Okay, that's... crud. Okay, so I need to figure out... If I choose this, I could... Frick! I need something with a lot of casts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, and I need to, like, make sure I have them up and running. Yeah, 25 with 11. And I'll get, like, Ricochet or something like that. Yeah, you're telling me. Let's go 5. Are you The beauty is with my build, I just have to force them out of the tunnel and be careful enough to make sure they don't if I don't let them spawn themselves. It's okay. I can knock out the rest of this stuff. I'm gonna need some serious AoE. Holy crud, there are so many of them, I don't even... What do I even do against this? Moonclave, maybe? In a 3-target area. I could disperse them, but that's probably even worse. Void Beam? Or I could do Void Drake. Oh. I'll try that. I need that cat spawner to stay up and running. I need to get all those guys out there. Okay, good. The problem is that entire group right there is just... Maybe I should have gotten Chain Lightning. I don't... What do I do? What? How are you? Okay, that's handled now. In a weird way, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? They're even forcing the spawns into there? Whatever, if I can keep them cornered, I just gotta kill as many of these things as I physically can. If I can get rid of these spawners, hopefully I can get rid of the rest of them. If I keep them boxed in there. Oh my gosh, this is just fucking ridiculous. This is the strangest situation I've ever gotten myself into. What on earth is the build that I've made? Okay, they will kill that. I will have the wall eventually push through. I just have to keep knocking out their resistances. Okay. I got him. This fight's over. Are you... Shit! Okay, if I can... I got him. This is over. I just gotta get them through that final push. Come on! Close ranks! End this already! What is this fight? Oh my god! What was this? What on earth did I just fight my way through? I can't even see what's... Okay, there we go. Wow, okay. I might have made a mistake on this build. A random recovers... That's not happening. Storm burst, poison resist, lightning or ice damage. Not... Yeah, I don't really think I want any of that. Well, unfortunately, it's not a skill, so there's literally no benefit for me doing that. Yeah, none of that will apply to my staff. None of these are enchant. Oh, that's an enchantment. I swap. I guess the only thing really worthwhile is in here, but this is going to be a terrible fight. Raven spawner, vampire spawner. Okay, let's get here. No, I want that. Don't destroy it. There we go. Okay, good. Now I have two. Now you are dead. So are you. Are you? I'm knocking out all your resistances. And let's just take... Go forth, my minions! Purge! I don't want that because it's going to hurt everybody. Don't want that. I guess I can get poison resist. Okay, that happened. I can't believe that just happened. Fire. I cannot get Firophilia, which would be wonderful. I could get Void Lantern, so that way I have a constant source of Arcane. Yeah, let's make sure I have an Arcane source. Because that's like something that I'm really needing. Ooh, Regenerative Aura. That could be good. Blade Staff. That would get rid of mine. Physical Shield isn't bad either, though. Traveler Shoots is also worth considering. Blind all units doesn't really help. 5 dark damage. increased healing, get increased duration, generate aura, everything on the map. That could be really good. Deals 27 to dark and arcane units from 1 tile away from the projectile's path. That could also be good. Deal spear on slain targets. That could be good, but that's a high risk little maneuver right there. Get healed. What is an enchanter? Who the frick is that? What do you do? Nightmare. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm scared of. A dude with an aura. And he has freeze. And he heals his friends. And they have high resistances, but they're not able to stop everything. 2 spawners right there. 3rd spawner right there. I could kill all 3 spawners relatively quickly or take them over. How much health is he? 64. Interesting. If I had upgraded this, I could have taken him over. My dominate. If I have 3 points, I could get him. Do you want to call which one I go for? Get the ruby heart, or I can get a mana potion and some memory orbs and a spell, or I could go and get another mana potion. This one's going to be terrible though. Chaos Quill? Those things are brutal. A lot of gray mushroom spawners. Oh, that actually I might want to get rid of. Actually, If I took it over instead, that wouldn't be terrible. Take that over, eliminate that, but then I have to figure out how to kill these storm drakes. I can do that. Let's see here. Annihilate. What do you think? Fen, you still there? Okay, I think I might just make a call myself then. Physical shield would be interesting. Silver spear would be helpful. But I don't get a mana potion. Or I do get a mana potion on this one. Resist to arcane. No resistant to fire, so I could handle these guys pretty easily. Darkspawn Tormentor, take them out really quickly and just push through the map. Yeah, I think that's going to be the move I make. Whoa. Oh man, I really miscalculated this situation. Whoa, they had such big auras. Ah. It was worth a shot. Damn. was an interesting attempt. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I really got in there quite long. I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did, but wow, that was a weird build I had. Those frickin' flies are strong, but they're also really weak at the same time. I kind of prefer the bomb blast one, but at the same time, it's like, it's only situated. Man. If only there was a way to, like, kind of buff the staves. Like, if you had a way to give those minions, like, seriously, like, strong buffs, like, giving them the poison effect is okay. Like, that would have helped deal with the spore beasts and stuff like that. But it's just like, if I could have given them, like, even a little bit of physical damage or, like, holy damage or anything like that, like, that would have helped so much. But the problem is like, everything requires you to pen in order to convert and do the other damage type as well. So it's like, in order to get the scaling damage, you have to do damage. So it's like, you almost need like a penetration stat or something like that, or like you have one damage penetration of a type or something like that. So it's like, you can always like queue up all your damage types through, but it's really hard. It's really hard. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Fen, thank you for stopping by. It was a lot of fun. I'll probably stream again later tonight. Um, some Grand Blue Relink. But anyways, thank you everyone. I appreciate you all. Have a good night.